Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful breakfast. You can have it for breakfast. You can have it any time of the day. It's really great any time of the day. It's very easy. It's very quick to make. I'm going to be using some beautifully delicious wheat and oatmeal bread. It's really rustic. It has lots of seeds and a lot of goodness just made into the bread. I'm going to be showing you how I make my French toast butter. I'm using a slightly different recipe today. I'm not using refined white sugar. I will be using the organic coconut palm sugar as a substitute. This dish is absolutely delicious. If you're interested, please join me and see how easy it is and how delicious it tastes. Okay, so I'm going to get started, guys. So I'm going to be using a small bowl to make my mixture, my French toast mixture. Going to be using some cinnamon. Also, I'm going to be using some nutmeg. Today I'm going to be using some coconut palm organic sugar. I'm substituting that for regular white sugar, refined sugar. I'm also going to be, well, I'm not going to use the raisin bread today, but I just wanted to illustrate that you definitely can use this recipe on raisin bread. But the bread I'm going to be using today is this beautiful wheat bread. Very rustic. It has lots of seeds and nuts that have been baked into the bread. As you can see, it's been dusted with a little oatmeal before it was baked. It's a really hearty bread. It does fill you up even if you just eat it with a little plain butter or some cheese. And so I'm going to make the French toast with this bread because I think it's a nice balance of sweetness with the bread. The bread is not sweet at all. It has a nice warm savory flavor. And it's just a nice complementary to the French toast mixture. So I'm going to get started. So I'm going to be using the I Can't Believe It's Not butter. This is a substitute for butter. It's a margarine or what they call a spread. So this is already softened. I left this out for about half an hour and it's nice and soft. So I'm going to use this fork just to cream the butter down just a little bit, make it a little more softer, and to just get it out of that stick form. So we're just going to blend it just like this, just blend it out. And all you need is just one stick of butter. And whatever you don't use for your recipe, you can always store it in a airtight container and it'll last a very long time. So I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of powdered cinnamon, just sprinkle it on top. And I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, sprinkle it again on top. And right now I'm just going to blend these two ingredients together in the margarine. It's going to turn a nice brown color. So we're just giving this butter a little rustic kind of a flavor. So now I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the organic coconut palm sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle it in. And now I'm going to mix that up. And you can taste it along the way if you would like it a little bit sweeter. You can always add more sugar. If you need more cinnamon or nutmeg, you definitely can add that too if you want to. I'm going to be adding 1 more tablespoon of the coconut palm sugar. This is really going to help give it a nice rustic flavor. The coconut palm sugar has a caramel-like flavor to it. It's really nice. It's not really overly sweet like refined sugar, but it does add a nice flavor if you're baking. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I add just a little bit of this to my coffee in the morning. Coconut palm sugar, it's really nice. It makes it taste more like a specialty coffee a little bit. It just changes the flavor of my coffee just slightly. So I'm going to continue mixing this up. So this is the grill I'm going to be cooking the French toast on. But before I turn the grill on, I did lightly spray it with the Wilton's Bake Easy. This is a non-stick cooking spray. And I like to use this because it makes food just not stick to the pot or the pan. So I'm going to turn that on. and just keep the flame on a medium heat. This is a really thick, heavy grill. I need it to heat up a little bit quickly, so I'm going to heat it up quickly and then I'm going to turn it down before I put the French toast on. Alright, so now it's time to put this really nice mixture onto the bread. And this is very simple, guys. See how quick and easy this is? I really think that's too much. You don't want to use a lot. And what we're going to do is once I spread one side, I will put the spread on the other side of the bread once it's in the pan. So you want to get it on like that, and now I want to just place it on the grill. So I'm going to let this cook for a few seconds. I'm going to keep checking it to make sure that it's cooking evenly and not burning. So here's the French toast, guys. It's crunchy, it's slightly sweetened. I'm going to add a few blueberries to the plate just to give it another hint of sweetness. So I like to serve it like this, guys, with just a little bit of fruit. The French toast now is just crunchy, it's lightly sweetened, and it just tastes so good. So guys, that's it. If you have any questions about the dish, if you need any more instructions, please leave the questions below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks so much for joining me for breakfast, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.